And nothing short of a highly creative panel of guests would do today. Joining me now is comedian Nancy Guppy, and she's the host of and the curator of Art Zone.
Indeed I am.
And then my good friend Jay Martin Jr., PBS host, and always the highly creative Rebecca Perry, producer extraordinaire.
Ooh, yes.
Thank you all for being here.
Happy to be here.
This is fun, huh?
Oh, it's such a
Beautiful.
great location,
Beautiful.
isn't it? So beautiful in here.
It's so beautiful. I can't believe I waited so long to come visit.
First time.
First time too? Really?
First time.
See?
Oh,
You know
you're in
what?
for a treat. You're in for a treat.
We're all in for a treat today. But it might not have been easy for everyone to get here. I know this last week has been a lot with the traffic.
Yes.
Because the Amazonians are officially back to work now.
Yes.
Overwhelming.
Yeah.
Have y'all noticed more traffic downtown?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's definitely popping up a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
And not just downtown, but getting downtown.
To downtown.
For those of us who live in the outskirts,
Yeah.
like I am definitely noticing more volume.
Usually for me, Mondays are the days I can leave for work super late, but still make it on time.
Yes.
But that didn't happen.
A
this
little
time.
late this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oopsie.
Yeah.
Okay, it's good. It's good. But I mean, I also feel like, come on, Amazon, do us all a solid in Seattle. Let everyone work from home for like
Yes.
4 days a week. Just one day mandatory.
I agree
Come
with
on.
that.
I agree with you. Yeah. I think they do too. I think a lot of those.
I think they do.
Yeah, I think they're making it known.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not really, business acumen on running an organization is not my strong
Not your
suit.
deal.
But I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Speaking of big organizations and businesses, a lot of them cash in on the fact that employees are not taking time off. So why do we do this? Leave the vacation days on the table. As a matter of fact, Expedia did a survey to find out why people aren't taking their vacation. Most of the answers were hard to get time off with worker shortages.
Yeah.
Worried about having to make up for work when you get back.
Right. Right.
That is the worst feeling when it's like almost you can't enjoy your time off because
Yeah.
you know you've got this gigantic stack of stuff just waiting for you when you
Right.
get back.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm a freelancer though, so I don't get vacation. So it's a really interesting thing, like,
Yeah.
though, that you still like. Do I take it? Because what if something comes up when I freelance a gig when I'm on
That's
vacation?
stressful,
It's a
Nancy.
very
Yeah.
it's very stressful. I need someone to give me some paid vacation. That's what I need.
Well, I think also there's something to be said about taking time out for you.
Yes. Yes.
And I think the way the world moves, it goes so fast.
Yes.
And so we don't prefer ourselves. So we leave what we should have on the table. So it takes discipline to really just, you know what? I need to get away.
Yes.
Whatever happens, happens.
And
I'll be back.
and you will be better at your
Yeah.
job if you
Yes.
take that
Yes.
time off.
Take
And that
the
is
time.
Well
I
rested.
think that's a fact.
I think that's a fact. And
Yes.
listen, I love this great nation with all my heart, but I think we fail
Yes.
where other like European countries succeed
Yes.
because they're like, no, you need to do this.
Right.
Yeah, you need
right.
to take August off.
Yeah,
Like,
just take August.
Take
You know
it
what?
off. Sure.
I'm not going to be around for
June.
August.
Sure. Well,
May,
exactly.
take it all off.
Take it all off.
Take it all off.
Take it off.
Well, all right. So that's a little food for thought for everyone. Just make sure that you are taking your days off.
Yes.
Mountain Dew. That's a hard pivot right there. Mountain Dew. Apparently, they've released a limited edition summer freeze inspired by those classic red, white, and blue rocket pops. You know those you'd get from
I
the
remember
ice cream
those.
machine?
Yep.
Ice cream man? Okay,
Yes.
so I don't know. I've got it all here for you.
Well,
Okay.
you bring it up.
thank you.
Here we go.
So here's the can, and
Oh,
it
wow.
shows the little rocket pop on there.
Is this Mountain Dew or Mountain Blue?
They're gonna grab that one, baby. They're gonna grab that one.
You know what?
Should we taste it?
All right, let's cheers, everyone.
Okay, cheers.
Mountain Blue.
Mountain Blue.
Does yours have a vodka?
Love this.
Mine does.
That would make it better.
I'm not gonna lie, adding a little vodka to this
Absolutely.
would be fun.
Absolutely.
Now it's a
right.
problem.
Now it's a party and a
Now
problem.
it's gone to
Yes.
Wow, actually, I wanted to hate this.
I love it.
It's
It's
really
actually, it's sweet. It's sweet.
Yeah.
I wasn't really a big Mountain Dew fan, but
never
this
been.
is, yeah.
You know what this tastes like? When you go and get a Slurpee and you put a bunch of different flavors in and then they melt. That's
Yes.
what this is.
Yes.
You hit the nail on the head.
Thank you.
Okay, do you remember the Otter Pops?
Yes.
Oh,
Boom,
yes.
boom, boom.
Yeah.
I love the Otter Pops.
All right, y'all. I was really prepared to slam this
It's
for
like
so
summer
many
in a can.
reasons, but
But now
you know
you're gonna
what?
slam it. Boom, for real.
Cheers to you, Mountain Dew. We're gonna be slamming
Now,
this.
is Mountain Dew kind isn't it known also for caffeine, by the way?
Yeah,
I think there's caffeine in
and
it.
So we're all
sugar.
starting to talk a lot faster. Right
Oh
now.
my goodness. Where's the
The
vodka?
vodka.
Where's the vodka?
Yeah, we got to counter the caffeine
Yes,
with the
yes.
vodka.
What vodka?
You all, like everything you said, you know what it also reminds me of? Because I think you hit the nail on the head with the ice cream, the snow cone. You guys remember when you would get those snow cones from the ice cream truck and they were hard as a rock, but at the end you would get the bubble gum
Syrup,
in the bottom?
yes. Oh.
That's the
That
good
is
stuff.
nostalgic summer to me. What is
Yes.
nostalgic summer to you?
Wow.
I mean, the sound of the ice cream man, I think.
Yes.
The-
And I've been
the
hearing
truck.
it on the streets where I live. I'm hearing that little truck going around.
Yeah.
You must get more sunshine than me because I haven't heard it yet.
I don't think anyone's going out there to even get anything because it's like kind of cold, but still they're out there
Yes.
trying to get people out there. So.
Do they take Venmo these days?
Our ice cream person doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you
credit
still got to
cards?
provide the cash.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Maybe last year I noticed they did. But what really frustrates me about it is I live in an area where you can't quite tell where the ice cream truck is coming from
Because of how it sounds?
because of how it sounds.
Oh,
It's like echoing
echoing.
off.
So it sounds more haunted.
Yeah, and then my kids are like,
haunted truck.
Can we go? I'm like, where is he? I don't know. And I finally tracked him down once, and I was like, you need GPS.
Yes.
So that poor ice cream man was like,
Uber ice cream
Come to my
truck.
house.
That's a good idea. Uber
Call
ice
me.
cream truck.
That's a good idea.
Wow, I love that.
all right, so here we are at the Seattle Art Museum, and I want to talk about another museum, the Met. And they recently had a huge gala event, which of course
Yes.
we couldn't miss out on.
Right.
But get this, actress Tiana Taylor, she snuck some Chick-fil-A
Oh, my
into the
goodness.
Met Gala. I am here for that.
I have to say, I love it.
You're so smart.
So smart.
Yeah.
I mean, I would be eating nuggets. You could actually sell those nuggets for like $100 a pop at the Met Gala. You want one of my nuggets? Give me $100.
Yeah,
Oh my
exactly.
We have all the business ideas today.
Seriously, you know what? We'll just handle the rest of the world.
Yeah.
So, do you ever sneak food into places like the movie theater?
I have snuck candy and
Yes.
popcorn,
Yeah.
my own homemade
Popcorn?
into a movie theater. I have, which is not very
We're
nice.
admitting
because
these things
that's
now.
what- And
We're
that's
gonna
what
get
they
in
make
trouble.
money.
Yeah, I mean popcorn. How many candy I get?
I know. I'm
Wow.
bad. I'm
That's just a
bad
little
person,
messy, I would
know.
imagine.
Or just weird.
Maybe a little
It's a
weird.
little weird.
Yeah, I mean, I used, God, don't nobody hurt me. But I used to bring my own backpack and stuff a bunch of candy from Fred Meyer.
Yes.
And I would go
Into
into the movie
movies?
theater and I'd be like,
Yeah.
hi. I wave at everybody and
Yeah.
be like, I'm just happy to be here.
'Cause you're so
And
sweet.
then
And
I
then
would
you
dig out
slowly
all my
bring it
candy,
out.
pass it to my friends, and be
Yeah.
like, okay, let's enjoy the movie.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember as a kid, like the anxiety of going through with the candy
totally.
and like, oh, if they catch me,
Are
I'm
they
going
gonna
to jail.
pat me
I know.
down?
Yes. They're gonna make me
know.
open my, but never happened.
Did we just ruin everybody now? Did we able to do that? Don't do that,
AMC is
people.
like,
You're like, oh, great.
we're
you
trying to
guys.
hang on here.
Yes.
You're nice.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Sometimes they didn't have the kind of like I used to love Twizzlers, and they didn't have Twizzlers. They'd have red vines,
Red
and I didn't want a red vine. I wanted a
Oh.
Twizzler, so I'm gonna bring my own
Right.
Twizzlers.
So
Yeah.
basically, it was illegal then for you to bring it in because
So
you needed to have them. They
essentially,
didn't have
I
them.
needed it, and they didn't provide it.
Yeah, there you
No.
go.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna go across the street to Fran's and grab a box of chocolates and be like, "Do you sell Fran's?"
Oh my goodness.
don't?
You don't sell it. I gotta have it.
I gotta have it.
Oh my goodness.
I am having such a good time talking with you all. I want to make you stick around. We're
Yes.
going to take a tour of the museum. I want to also find out, because you are all very creative people, what gets your creative juices flowing. So think on that for a little bit. But